I once said, I am coffee, instead of, I'd like a coffee. The barista laughed for 10 seconds straight.
Henry, you didn't.
I did. I was so nervous. I had practiced, I'd like a coffee for 10 minutes before walking in. And then the moment came, and my brain just shortcut.
And you became coffee.
I became coffee, and I'm still alive. So if I can survive that, you can survive anything at the coffee shop.
Hey everyone, welcome to Real People, Real English, the podcast where we talk about real life in real, easy English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. Whether you're learning English or you just love coffee, and let's be honest, we all love coffee, you're in the right place.
Grab your coffee, or your tea, or your water, get comfortable, and let's talk. So, Henry, are you a coffee person or a tea person?
Coffee, all the way. I drink at least 2 cups a day, sometimes 3, sometimes, don't tell anyone, 4.
4 cups? Henry, you must vibrate at this point.
I do. I'm vibrating right now. What about you?
I'm a tea person. I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then it's tea for the rest of the day.
What kind of tea?
Green tea, mostly. Sometimes black tea with milk. In the evening, herbal tea, like mint or chamomile.
Chamomile. Good word. That's a calming herbal tea, usually before sleep.
Yes, it helps me sleep. But you're a coffee machine.
I am. I'm basically a coffee machine with legs.
Okay, that's a great image. Let me tell you a quick story before we start.
Story time. I love story time.
When I was new in this city, I went to a coffee shop and tried to order. The line was long. I had practiced what to say. I was ready.
Okay, what happened?
When it was my turn, the barista said, "For here or to go?" And I had no idea what those words meant. I just stared at her.
Oh no.
And then I said, yes. I just said yes to her question.
You said yes to a this or that question?
I said yes. And she looked at me and she said, "Okay, for here or to go?" Slower this time. And I said yes again.
Emma!
I know, I was so embarrassed. But she was kind. She figured out I wanted to take it with me. But I left that day thinking, I need to learn coffee shop English. The real, normal, fast, casual coffee shop English.
And that's exactly what we're doing today.
Okay, small talk is finished. Let's get into it.
Before we start, one small favor from us.
If you're enjoying this podcast, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
It really helps us, and it costs you nothing. Just a single click.
And honestly, if you've ever felt nervous ordering coffee in English, send this episode to someone who feels the same way. They'll thank you.
Okay, today we're walking through a complete coffee shop visit, from the moment you walk in to the moment you leave.
And we're going to give you every phrase you need. Real phrases, not textbook phrases.
Because here's the thing, coffee shop English is fast. The barista has 50 customers. They speak quickly, they use shortcuts. And if you don't know the shortcuts, you panic.
But once you learn them, once you really learn them, you walk in like a local. You order with confidence. You leave smiling.
And maybe, like Emma's friend Clara, you start a real conversation with someone.
Listeners, if you missed yesterday's episode, that's a story for another day. Or for the playlist.
Today, we're focused. Coffee shop, start to finish. Let's go.
Section 1. Walking in.
You walk into the coffee shop. The first thing that happens? Someone behind the counter says, hello.
And they don't usually say, "Hello, welcome to our coffee shop." They say something casual, something quick.
The most common ones, hey there, morning, how's it going? Hi, what can I get you?
What can I get you is the most common one in America. It means, what do you want to order?
In the UK, you might hear, what can I get you? Or, what'll it be? Or, Are you ready to order?
What'll it be is short for what will it be? It's casual, it's friendly.
Now, here's the trick. You don't always need to answer right away. If you need a moment to look at the menu, you can say something simple.
Like, just a second, or one moment, or I'm still deciding, or let me look real quick.
Real quick is a great phrase. It means very fast. Let me check this real quick. I'll be back real quick.
And the barista will say, no worries, take your time, or sure, no rush. That's their normal, friendly response.
No worries. This phrase is everywhere. It means no problem, no stress, don't think about it.
So when someone says sorry to you for something small, you say, no worries. When someone needs a minute, you say, no worries, take your time.
Take your time means don't hurry. It's polite. It's warm.
Section 2. Ordering your drink.
Here's where many learners freeze. So let's break it down step by step.
The simplest, safest, most polite way to order is, can I get a drink, please?
Can I get a coffee, please? Can I get a latte, please? Can I get a tea, please?
Another version, I'll have a drink.
I'll have a cappuccino. I'll have a hot chocolate. I'll have an iced coffee.
Both work, both sound natural. Pick the one that feels more comfortable for you.
Some people add a softer phrase. Could I please get a latte? That's extra polite. Use it when you want to sound very kind.
Or even softer, hi, could I have a small coffee, please? That works in any English-speaking country.
Now, the most popular drinks. Let's go through them one by one.
Coffee, black coffee, drip coffee, or just a coffee.
Drip coffee is regular coffee made by water dripping through coffee grounds, the most basic kind.
Espresso, a small, strong shot of coffee.
Latte, espresso with a lot of steamed milk. Smooth, creamy, gentle on the taste.
Cappuccino, espresso with foam and a little milk. Stronger taste, lighter feel.
Americano, espresso with hot water added. Tastes like a stronger black coffee.
Mocha, coffee with chocolate, for people who like a sweet coffee.
Macchiato, espresso with a small amount of milk on top.
Flat white, espresso with smooth, silky milk. Very popular in the UK and Australia. Stronger than a latte.
Cold brew, coffee made with cold water over many hours. Smooth, less acidic, naturally sweet.
Iced coffee, regular coffee but cold with ice. Different from cold brew.
And on the tea side, chai latte, green tea, black tea, herbal tea, matcha latte.
Chai latte is very popular. It's a spicy black tea with steamed milk, sweet and warm.
Matcha latte is the green one, powdered green tea with milk. It looks like grass, but it's delicious.
It looks like grass. Henry, that's not selling it.
But it's true, bright green, like wet grass, but it tastes amazing, I promise.
Let me give you a tip. If you don't know what something is, just ask. What's a flat white? Is the chai sweet? Baristas love these questions.
They really do. Most baristas are coffee fans. They want to share. Asking is friendly.
Now, here's the question that often follows your order. What size?
What size would you like? Or just size?
Most coffee shops have 3 sizes: small, medium, large.
But Starbucks has its own names: tall, grande, venti, and the giant one, Trenta.
Tall is the smallest, which makes no sense, but okay.
It makes no sense, and yet it's been like that for decades.
Tall is small, grande is medium, venti is large. Trenta is like a bucket, a coffee bucket.
An accurate description of Trenta.
If you go to a regular coffee shop, just say, small please, or medium please, or large please. That's all you need.
And if you don't know the sizes, just point. Pointing is universal English.
Next question, hot or iced?
Some drinks come both ways. A latte can be hot or iced. So they ask. You say, hot please, or iced please.
Easy, just one word.
Then comes the milk question. What kind of milk?
If you want regular milk, say whole milk, or 2%, or just regular please.
Whole milk is full-fat regular milk. 2% is reduced fat. Skim is non-fat.
If you want non-dairy milk, and a lot of people do these days, say oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, or coconut milk.
Oat milk is everywhere now. It's the most popular non-dairy milk in coffee shops.
And often, non-dairy milk costs more. The barista might say, there's an extra 50 cents for oat milk. Is that okay?
And you say, yes, that's fine, or sure, no problem.
Now, sweetness. Do you want any sugar or sweetener?
If you want sugar, 1 sugar please, 2 sugars, a bit of sugar.
If you don't want sugar, no sugar thanks. Unsweetened please.
If you want syrup, a pump of vanilla, 2 pumps of caramel. Hazelnut syrup, please.
Pump is the unit. It's how baristas measure syrup. 1 pump is 1 squeeze of the syrup bottle.
Common syrup flavors, vanilla, caramel, hazelnut, cinnamon, peppermint, lavender, brown sugar.
If you want it less sweet, say, just half a pump, or a little less sweet, please.
Quick mini dialogue. Listeners, listen and follow along. Emma, you order. I'll be the barista.
Hi, can I get a medium latte, please?
Hot or iced?
Hot, please.
What kind of milk?
Oat milk.
Any sugar or syrup?
Just 1 pump of vanilla, please.
Got it. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
Did you hear that? 5 questions, 5 short answers. Total time, maybe 20 seconds.
That's the rhythm. Quick, simple, friendly.
Quick thing before we keep going, we made something for you.
Yes, I've attached a free PDF guide in the description for you to practice. It has every coffee shop phrase from this episode, organized by situation, plus a full role-play dialogue you can practice with a friend.
It's totally free. Download it, print it, keep it on your phone. Practice for 15 minutes a day.
Because here's the truth. Listening is great, but you need to practice with your mouth, out loud, real practice.
Real practice beats passive listening, every time.
Okay, back to the coffee shop.
Section 3, for here or to go?
This is the question that confused me when I first moved to the city. For here or to go?
Let me explain it clearly. For here means you're going to drink your coffee inside the shop. You'll sit down, you'll stay.
To go means you're taking your coffee with you, out of the shop, to work, to a park, to your car.
If it's for here, you usually get a real ceramic cup, a nice one.
If it's to go, you get a paper cup with a lid.
So when the barista asks, for here or to go, you say, for here please, or to go please.
Easy, just 2 options.
In the UK, they don't say to go, they say takeaway. Eat in or takeaway. Same question, different word.
And in some places, especially fast food places, they say for here or takeout. Same meaning as to go.
So 3 versions to know: to go, takeaway, takeout. All 3 mean I'm taking it with me.
And 1 bonus phrase. If you brought your own cup, you can say, I have my own cup, or in my cup, please.
Many coffee shops give you a small discount if you bring your own cup, 5 or 10 cents. Small, but nice.
Section 4, paying.
After your order, the barista tells you the total. They might say it in a few different ways.
That'll be $4.50, $4.50. That comes to $4.50. Your total is $4.50.
All of these mean the same thing. You owe $4.50.
And then they ask, cash or card?
Card means credit card or debit card. Cash means paper money.
You say, card please, or cash please.
Most places now also accept Apple Pay, Google Pay, or contactless payments. You can say Apple Pay or tap.
Tap means you tap your phone or card on the machine.
Sometimes the barista will say tap or insert. Tap means quick contactless. Insert means push your card into the chip reader.
And sometimes the barista will ask, want a receipt?
A receipt is the small paper that shows what you bought and how much you paid.
If you want it, say, yes, please. If you don't, say, no, I'm good, thanks.
If you need it for work or expenses, that's called a business expense. Definitely take the receipt. You can ask for an emailed receipt too. Could I get an email receipt?
Many shops offer this now. Better than paper.
Now, tipping. This is where it gets cultural. In America, tipping at coffee shops is common. The card machine often shows you tip options. Add a tip, 10%, 15%, 20%, custom, or no tip.
You don't have to tip at a coffee shop, but it's appreciated. Even $1 or $2 helps the barista.
In other countries, tipping at coffee shops is not common. You can usually just say no tip on the machine or click no thanks.
And nobody is going to be mad. Tipping is optional.
Quick tip. If the machine shows you tip options and you're confused, just look for a no thanks or 0% button. Tap that. Move on.
Once you pay, the barista usually says something like, great, that's all set, or perfect, we'll have it ready in just a minute.
All set is a super common American phrase. It means finished, ready, complete.
You're all set. I'm all set. Are you all set? All natural.
Sometimes they also ask for your name. Can I get a name for the order?
You say your name, they write it on your cup. So when your drink is ready, they call your name.
If your name is hard to pronounce, and we'll talk about this in the next section, you can give a short, easy version.
Quick bonus section. Ordering food.
Many coffee shops also sell food. Pastries, sandwiches, salads, cookies, muffins.
If you want food too, you say, and can I also get a
blueberry muffin? Can I also get a chocolate croissant? Can I also get the avocado toast?
If you want them to warm up your food, say, could you warm it up? Or, could you heat that up, please?
Many coffee shops have a small oven. They warm pastries and sandwiches.
Warm it up is a great phrasal verb. It means to make something warm or hot.
If you don't want them to warm it up, you can say, no thanks, I'll have it cold. Or, no, just as it is.
And one more useful phrase. Is this gluten-free? Or, is this vegan? Or, does this have nuts?
These are important questions for people with allergies or food preferences. Don't be shy. Ask.
Most baristas know what's in the food, or they can quickly check the label.
Section 5. Waiting for your drink.
After paying, you usually wait by the side of the counter. They'll call your name when your drink is ready.
Latte for Emma. Iced coffee for Henry. Order for Maria.
Listen for your name and go pick up your drink.
Now, sometimes they get the name wrong. They write it strange. They pronounce it strange.
I have a friend whose name is Wojciech. The baristas can never say it. He just says his name is Tom at coffee shops now.
That's smart. Many people with names that are hard to pronounce in English just give a coffee shop name.
It's not lazy, it's just easier. You're there for coffee, not for a pronunciation lesson.
When your drink is ready, you walk up. Sometimes you say thank you. Sometimes you don't. It's casual.
Quick check before you leave. Make sure they got your order right. Look in the cup. Smell it. Take a small sip.
If something's wrong, just say it kindly. Sorry, I think I ordered an iced coffee, but this is hot. Or, I asked for oat milk, but this looks like regular milk.
And the barista will fix it. Coffee shops are used to small mistakes.
Just be polite. Don't get angry. They make hundreds of drinks every day. Mistakes happen.
Section 6. Small talk while you order.
Sometimes there's a small moment of small talk between you and the barista, especially if it's quiet or if you go to the same shop every day.
And these moments are gold for English practice. They're short, they're low pressure, they're real.
Common small talk topics: the weather, how busy it is, the music playing in the shop.
Phrases for the weather. Rough morning out there. Beautiful day. Crazy rain, huh?
If they reply, "Yeah, it's terrible," you can say, "I know, right?" Or, "Tell me about it." Both mean, "I agree completely."
Phrases for how busy it is. You guys are slammed today. Wow, big crowd this morning. Nice and quiet in here today.
If they say, "Yeah, it's been," if they say, "Yeah, it's been crazy," you can say, "Hang in there," or "Hope it slows down soon."
Hang in there means stay strong. You'll get through this. It's a kind thing to say to a busy worker.
Phrases for the music. "I love this song. What's playing? It's great. Good music in here."
Sometimes the barista will tell you the song name or the band or the playlist. Then you can ask, "Oh, nice. Who's the artist?" Easy continuation of small talk.
And for the regular customer relationship, same as always, please. My usual. You know what I want.
If you go to the same shop every day, the baristas often remember you. They might say, "Your usual?" And you say, "Yes, please."
That's a small, beautiful moment when the barista remembers your order. It means you've become a real part of that little place.
It happened to me about 2 months after I started going to my favorite shop. The barista said, "Medium latte with oat milk?" And I said, "Yes, please." And then I felt like a local.
That's the dream, becoming a regular.
And here's a tiny secret. If you want to become a regular faster, just go at the same time every day for a week. The barista will start recognizing you. By week 2, they'll know your face. By week 3, they'll know your order.
It really happens that fast. Coffee shop relationships build quickly.
And one more small talk thing. When you see the same barista regularly, you can ask their name. "Hey, I see you all the time. I'm Emma. What's your name?"
And boom, now you have a friendly face in your neighborhood. They greet you by name. You greet them by name. It's small, but it changes how it feels to live somewhere.
Honestly, it's one of the easiest ways to feel less alone in a new city.
Section 7. Common problems and how to handle them.
Sometimes things go wrong. Don't panic. Here are some phrases for the most common problems.
Problem 1. They got your order wrong.
Phrase, "Sorry, I think there's a small mix-up. I ordered a latte, but I got a cappuccino."
Mix-up means a small mistake or confusion. There was a mix-up with my order. Very common phrase.
Or you can say, "Hey, sorry, I asked for oat milk, but this is regular. Could you remake it?"
Could you remake it? Is polite. It means, please make a new one.
Notice how we always start with "sorry." That's not because it's your fault. It's just polite English. It softens the request.
And it works. The barista almost always responds kindly.
Problem 2. You didn't hear or understand the price.
Phrase, "Sorry, how much was that?" Or, "Could you say that one more time?" Or, "I missed that, sorry."
All polite, all natural. Don't be afraid to ask twice. Baristas hear this every day.
And honestly, even native English speakers ask, "Sorry, what was that?" all the time. Coffee shops are loud. Music plays. It's normal not to hear.
Problem 3. You don't understand a word on the menu.
Phrase, "What's a flat white?" What's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino? Is the macchiato sweet?
Asking questions is friendly. Baristas love when customers are curious. Many of them are coffee experts, and they want to share.
Sometimes I learn the most about coffee by just asking questions. The barista becomes my teacher.
Problem 4. Your drink is too hot or too cold or not strong enough.
Phrase, "Hi, sorry, my coffee is a little bitter. Could I add some milk?" This is too cold for me. Would it be possible to warm it up?
Would it be possible is a super polite way to ask for something. Use it when you want to be extra kind.
Problem 5. You're in a hurry and the line is long.
Phrase, sorry, I'm in a rush. Can I order to go and pick up at the side?
Most coffee shops will help you if you're polite. "I'm in a rush" is a common American phrase. It means I'm in a hurry.
But here's the truth. Sometimes you just have to wait. The line is the line. Don't push past people. Don't get angry. Just wait calmly.
If you're really in a rush, plan ahead. Many coffee shops have apps. You can order ahead on your phone, then just walk in and pick it up. Skip the line entirely.
Apps are amazing for this. Starbucks, Dunkin', most independent shops have them too now.
Problem 6. You forgot your wallet or your card isn't working.
Oh no, the worst feeling. But the phrase is simple. Oh no, my card isn't going through. Could you try again?
Going through means completing the transaction. If it's not going through, it's not working.
And if you really forgot your wallet, I'm so sorry, I forgot my wallet. Can I cancel the order? Or, I'm so sorry, can I come back in 5 minutes?
Most baristas will be kind, especially if you're a regular. They'll say, "No worries, come back when you can."
It's happened to me twice. Both times, the barista was so nice. They held my drink, and I came back 10 minutes later with cash. Section 8. Leaving the coffee shop.
When you have your drink and you're heading out, the barista usually says something like, "Have a great day," or "Enjoy," or "Have a good one."
And you say, "Thanks, you too." That's the standard response.
If you sat for a while, you might say, "Thanks again," before leaving.
And if you're a regular, you might add, "See you tomorrow," or "See you Saturday," or "Have a good shift."
Have a good shift is a nice phrase to say to a barista. A shift is the time someone works at their job. So, have a good shift means, I hope the rest of your workday goes well.
It's a small kindness, and baristas notice these small kindnesses. They remember the customers who are warm.
Section 9. Bonus phrases, the ones that make you sound like a regular.
These are the small, casual phrases that change you from tourist to local.
Phrase 1. Make it a double. This means add an extra shot of espresso.
If you order a latte and you say, "Make it a double," you're getting 2 shots of espresso instead of 1.
Phrase 2. Light on the milk. This means less milk than usual.
Can I get a latte, light on the milk? Now the latte will be stronger, more coffee forward.
Coffee forward is a phrase coffee people use. It means the coffee taste is dominant. You can really taste it.
Phrase 3. Extra hot. Some people like their coffee very hot. Maybe they're walking far. Maybe they like it that way.
Can I get a hot chocolate? Extra hot?
Phrase 4. Just a splash. This is for milk. Just a splash of milk in my coffee, please. Means a tiny bit.
Phrase 5. I'll take it black. Means no milk, no sugar, just coffee.
I'll take my coffee black. That's a very confident order.
And finally, the most useful phrase of all, surprise me.
Surprise me?
Yes. If you don't know what to order, you can say, "I'm not sure what to get. What do you recommend?" Or, if you're feeling brave, "Surprise me."
And the barista will pick something for you, usually their favorite drink.
It's a fun way to try new things, and it makes the barista smile.
Okay, before we recap, let's do a quick role play. A complete coffee shop conversation, start to finish. Henry, you're the barista. I'm the customer.
Got it. Ready when you are.
Hi,
Hey, what can I get you?
can I get a medium latte, please?
Hot or iced?
Hot, please.
What kind of milk?
Oat milk, please.
Sounds good. For here or to go?
To go, please.
That'll be $5.75.
Card, please.
Tap when you're ready. Perfect, you're all set. We'll have it up in just a minute.
Thank you.
Thanks, have a great day.
You too.
And that's it. That's a complete coffee shop conversation.
Maybe 12 sentences total? All simple, all natural, all real.
If you can do this exchange, you can survive any coffee shop in the English-speaking world.
Quick recap before we go.
Section 1. Walking in. Hey there, what can I get you? Just a second. No worries, take your time.
Section 2. Ordering. Can I get a drink, please? Know your drinks, your sizes, your milks, your sweetness.
Section 3. For here or to go. For here, please, / to go, please, / takeaway, please.
Section 4. Paying. Card, please, / cash, please, / you're all set.
Section 5. Waiting and picking up. Listen for your name. Check your drink. Speak up if something's wrong.
Section 6. Small talk. The weather, the crowd, the music, your usual order.
Section 7. Fixing problems. Sorry, there's a small mix-up. Could you remake it? Sorry, I missed that.
Section 8. Leaving. Thanks. You too. Have a good shift.
And Section 9. Bonus phrases. Make it a double. Light on the milk. Surprise me.
That's a lot. But you don't need to memorize everything today.
The PDF guide in the description has it all, organized, with role play practice.
Pick 3 or 4 phrases. Use them this week. Then add more next week.
That's our episode for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's nervous about ordering coffee in English.
Tell us in the comments, what's your usual coffee order? And in what language do you usually order? We're so curious.
Download the free PDF in the description. Practice the role play out loud. Then go to your favorite coffee shop and try it.
We upload new episodes Monday through Friday. Click the bell so you never miss one.
This was Real People, Real English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care.